When Nocturne came out in 2003, it had nearly been a decade since the last mainline game had released. This ushered in a new era of Megami Tensei, featuring an entirely different style of presentation and gameplay. But one more thing set it apart from all of the other SMT games that preceded it: a subtitle. According to the producer Koji Okada, this represented the fact that despite so many years having passed, this new game would be a worthy successor to the SMT series. Further, it symbolized the start of a new Shin Megami Tensei, which would stand apart from all the rest. However, for the art director Kazuma Kaneko, it had a whole different meaning. To him, the word carried the connotation of prologue, and implied that the game was not the real SMT3. Later, Kaneko would elaborate on this, saying that back then, they didn't have much of a budget or time to spare. So instead of creating a grand narrative in an expansive setting, they compromised by designing a game that centered around a small enclosed area, namely the Vortex world. According to Kaneko, afterwards, if given the opportunity, he had planned to try to make a true SMT3, which would be set outside the Vortex world. To be clear, Kaneko has clarified that these were his personal plans and not official, but still, it would have been really interesting to see, because sadly, as we know now, it would never come to pass. Just a month after the game's release, ATLUS had put out a financial statement that said Nocturne had sold 270,000 copies. It had the best first week sales of any SMT game before it, but that wasn't enough. It still performed below expectations. So 5 years later, in 2008, Kazuma Kaneko would say, "We can't release another game titled SMT3 now. Time has also passed again."